All right, good evening, everyone. It is Monday, May 13th at 7:01 p.m. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You know, I always do the finance and grant meetings, so I'm gonna pick them up. You know what I mean?
I do. All right, the following town council members are present in chambers. Persico, Lapellis, Formicella, O'Rourke, Wales, Duva. The following town council member is here remotely, Reed. The following town council members are absent as of right now, which is 7:02 p.m. Jason Maurer and Kathy Cohat. If any appear virtually, I will note their attendance when they arrive. Rourke, Wales, Duba. Okay. All right. If there are no objections, I'm passing consent calendar as presented. Hearing no objections, I'm passing consent calendar as presented. ISAC communication items A through T as in Tom be incorporated into the minutes of our meeting. Moving on to public participation. Is there any member of the public that would like to participate this evening? I will note Jason Maurer's attendance. It is 7:03 p.m. He is logged into the meeting. Councilmember Maurer has logged in. We are now on public participation. Is there any member of the public that would like to participate this evening? Please remember to unmute yourself. If you have called in, it is *6 on your phone. If you are here digitally, either through your tablet or a computer or an app on your phone, please select the microphone icon and make sure it does not resemble a microphone with a red line through it. Once again, is there any member of the public that would like to participate this evening? Please remember, unmute yourself. Hearing none, seeing none, I'm closing public participation. We have no appointments this evening. Moving on to action items. Action item A, Town Council Committee on Finance, Education, Health, Public Safety Matters. Madam Vice Chair.
We have not had a meeting since our last meeting.
Thank you. Item B, Town Council Committee on Planning, Zoning, Public Works, and Park and Recreation Matters. Councilmember Duba.
Nothing to report as we haven't had a meeting since the last one.
Thank you very much. Item C, Town Council Committee on Legislative and Administrative Matters. Councilmember Reed.
Yes, Mr. Chair, thank you. We did have a meeting tonight. The full LNA committee was there to discuss quite a few items. We had performing artist engagement agreements, the O'Connor Davies audit agreement, Start Line Race Services agreement, Cochiola bituminous concrete road paving agreement, Aquarian hydrant rig permit agreement, the 24 version of highway traffic safety e-citation grant application, fire truck purchase and sales agreement, Stevenson Hydro Reevaluation and Consulting Services Agreement. And lastly, we had to go, all of these went to reach consensus to go to council tonight, the Fourth Amendment to the MOU for the Volunteer Medical Advisor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reed. Item D, Strategic Planning Committee. We have not met since our last town council meeting. I will note for the record that the budget did pass referendum. It's for pseudo Strategic Planning Committee update. E, Open Space Preservation Acquisition Committee, Councilmember O'Rourke.
Mr. Chairman, we have not met since our last meeting.
Thank you very much. Item F is our first selectman's update. For those members of town council that are present, there was a first selectman update provided to council in printed form, and I'm sure that this will be provided online as it has been. There are also copies of this update provided in front of town council chambers. Mr. Kirsch, is that accurate? Good to see it. Thank you. Thank you very much. The first selectman gives us an operations budget, an operations update focused on the budget, public works and park and recreation, emergency services update, including CPR training for staff, capital projects update with Pepper Street, as well as a community update, where our first selectman participated in Walk a Mile in Her Shoes, that supports an event that supports the Center for Family Justice. Okay. And so that's our first selectman's update. Moving on to unfinished business. We have no unfinished items this evening. Next, new business. I will use chairman's discretion and I will move item D to our first item of new business. Madam Vice Chair.
Yes, item D.
It's right here.
Resolution 24-070, resolved that Terrence P. Rooney, first selectman of the town of Monroe, is authorized to execute and deliver on behalf of the town of Monroe the appraisal agreement and any associated documents by and between George E. Sansucci, P.E. LLC, for revaluation services associated with the Stevenson Hydroelectric Dam.
Thank you very much. So there's a motion to adopt resolution 24-070. Is there a second? Second by Vin Duba. Discussion. What I will say is we do have our assessor, Justin Feldman, here. If anyone has any questions. Previously, we have used their services before in 2014 and 2019. They are the major player in the space, as well as they have a tremendous amount of credibility when determining if there are any challenges to the evaluation. Again, we have used their services before. Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Feldman? Hearing none. I'm going to call the question. All those in favor of adopting resolution 24-070, please say aye.
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 Jason, I didn't get you.
Aye.
Thank you. All right, this passes 8-0. Moving back to item A, I move that the town council accept the following donations, which individually exceed $1,500. Edith Wheeler Memorial to the Edith Wheeler Memorial Library, $1,695 from Friends of the Library for regular programming, $2,000 from Friends of the Library for summer programming, to the Bicentennial Committee, $2,500 from Big Y Foods Charitable Foundation, and finally to Parks and Recreation, $1,500 from Connecticut Precast Corporation Gold Sponsored Concert Series. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Vice Chair Lapels. Discussion. I would just like to personally thank on behalf of the entire town council, the Friends of the Library, Big Wife Foods Charitable Foundation, as well as Connecticut Precast Corporation Gold Sponsor Services for the concert series. These donations are greatly appreciated and provide phenomenal programming for all our residents. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor of accepting those donations, please say aye.
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 All those opposed? Hearing none, passes 8-0. Moving on to item B, resolution 24-068. Madam Vice Chair.
Resolution 24-068, I move the town council adopt this resolution. Resolved that Terrence P. Rooney, first selectman of the town of Monroe, is authorized to execute and deliver on behalf of the town of Monroe the fiscal year 2024 Highway Safety E Citation Grant application and any associated documents by and between the Connecticut Department of Transportation for the e-citation project for the Monroe Police Department.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chair. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Donaldin Wales. Discussion. As stated in our first selectman's memo, this grant will provide our police officers with e-citation printers that are essential for efficient traffic stops. The current printers that they use are 13 to 14 years old and are difficult to obtain replacement parts for and are at their end of life stage. This was reviewed by our town attorney. Is there any other discussion? No yay money, Jason? No?
Yay money.
There you go. All right. Hearing no other discussion, all those in favor of adopting resolution 24-068, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, passes 8-0. I'm going to do something mean to Madam Vice Chair, but I see Amy's here, so I'm going to try to we're gonna do, item E, resolution 24-071. You have it, all right?
Yep.
Okay. Madam Vice Chair.
I move that the town council adopt resolution 24-071. Resolved that Terrence P. Rooney, first selectman of the town of Monroe, is authorized to execute and deliver on behalf of the town of Monroe the Fourth Amendment to the Memorandum of Understanding and any associated documents by and between Michael O'Reilly, M.D., for the purpose of providing his services as volunteer medical advisor to the Monroe Health Department.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chair. Is there a second? Second by Donald Wales. Any discussion on this item? Again, Dr. O'Reilly has been a tremendous asset to the town of Monroe in his volunteer medical advisor capacity amongst his other charitable givings to the town of Monroe of his time and by other means. Amy, did you have anything you want to say?
No, just that we're very appreciative of Dr. O'Reilly and all the time he gives as a volunteer medical advisor. We do need a medical advisor in order to do our child vaccination clinics that we run in the town, and we're very grateful that he's willing to volunteer his time for that.
Thank you very much. Does anyone have any questions? Hearing none, all those in favor of adopting resolution 24-071, 24-071, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, passes 8-0. Moving back to item C, resolution 24-069, Madam Vice Chair.
I move the town council adopt resolution 24-069. Resolved that Terrence P. Rooney, first selectman of the town of Monroe, is authorized to execute and deliver on behalf of the town of Monroe the purchase and sale agreement and any associated documents for the sale of the 2018 KME 81 mid-mount platform apparatus to Brighton Township.
Thank you very much, Madam Vice Chair. There's a motion to adopt resolution 24-069. Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
Second by Councilmember Persico. Discussion, I believe our first meeting in April, we entered into a contract with an entity that was going to sell this fire truck. They were going to receive 4% as commission. As part of our review of that, it did list the the listed price as $975,000. The truck, in fact, sold for $975,000. Any other discussion? Hearing none, calling the question. All those in favor of adopting resolution 24-069, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, passes 8-0. We have no unfinished items of unfinished business. We have no unfinished items of new business. We have no second public participation this evening. I'm adjourning this meeting at 7:14 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank
Have a
you.
great night, everybody.